What is up, guys? Welcome back once again to the Let's Play of the Digimon of the Next Order of the little cuddly chicas that we look after, take care of, and then they beat folk up for us. It's me, Jack, Mr. Wolfie. Hope you guys are doing well today. We are back with a fresh cycle of Digimons. So I am super excited to get down and dirty, so to speak. Not with our Digis, but you know, get down and dirty and then the Digis are going to come with us. Does that sound any better? Not really. Fuck, I've already messed that up. Okay, we're going to go with it. Our next part of our journey continues from this point onwards. We have Daryl and Kay with us. Everything is pretty much reset for these guys, other than some of their base stats are a little bit bigger than they would have been if they were rookies in our last generation of Digis. For example, if we pop across to Daryl, I can show you guys that he has a lot of HP and all of his stamina, and you know, he's looking pretty fierce, to be fair, young Daryl. He's looking good. I like him a lot. I mean, Gilmon is definitely one of the most, I don't know, he's just one of my favourite Digimon. He's so nice, he just looks good, alright? And then over here we have Kay as well, who is looking just as sharp. His MP is very, very significant. It's probably one of his best stats, and I think he'll be just as good, if not as well. Him and Daryl are equally matched. They're going to be good. They're part of the fucking dream duo at this point, and I'm excited to see what they've got in store. So, with all that being said, guys, we are going to be spending the last few hours of this day finding suitable training spots. We're going to try and find out what these guys can do. And yeah, put them to the grind a bit. Let's go out and beat up some Digimon. Here we go. Alright folks, welcome back. So we have so many different opportunities to go and explore. There are so many places we can go with these guys. They are very, very strong in comparison to our last rookies, and therefore the world is starting to become more and more of our oyster. I mean, look at this Numa one. I know he's only level 2, right? Bad example, I know, but you guys will see that these dudes are much more capable than our last set of rookies. I mean, there's a trend there. I was wondering why there was a Digimon here, but he's up on top of the cliff. It's the dude up top. Maybe we could have actually trained against that guy. Interesting. Maybe I should have went there first, actually. We haven't actually fought against that dude very much, because just the way things worked out with our last few Digimon, normally what happened was the guy up in the mountain, I think he's a Fugamon. He's a Fugamon during the day, I don't know about it at night time, but that guy was a lot stronger than we were when we first began, and then soon we overcame him very quickly, so there was no point in going up and fighting against him. So yeah, that is that. I think we might have visited him once or twice, but not that often. Alright, let's find out as a benchmark. Okay, we have a level 6 Gotsumon here. Let's find out what our little friends can do. I think they're going to have absolutely no problem with this guy whatsoever, which is great. Now on the flip side of that, the flippity floppity, I think that we won't get too many stats from this guy, and that is pretty much what we're setting out to do just now. Looking at our movesets, obviously Gilmon will, he's down to like half mana already, which could be problematic. Maybe I can get him to, oh no, he's going to just finish him off. I was going to try and save a bit of mana there, but honestly it doesn't matter. Alright, so we really are back to the drawing board, guys, in terms of finding a good training spot, but don't worry. That was more of a, you know, let's show you guys exactly how powerful these dudes are right now. But I think they can do much better than that. So here we go. Good start to our journey with these little fellows. They're already bonding quite well together. So I was hoping to get some extra training in tonight, in all honesty, before we went to bed. But it is what it is. It doesn't really matter too much. We're just gonna train as best we can and as efficiently as we can. There is no other way about it. But what I will do is I won't take you guys through all of the training, I don't think. We'll find a way to make it nice and streamlined. I use that word quite a lot, but you guys know what I mean. We're going to try and make it as enjoyable and as entertaining as possible. Do we want to put these guys to bed just now? Probably. I mean, we could also go into one of the other areas and train a couple of times before going to bed, but I think we'll just put these guys straight to sleep. Why not? Why mess around? The trip to the bathroom was not very successful, but you know, it doesn't really matter. We've got tons of money at this point. We have tons of porta potties. or portable toilets or whatever, and yeah, it's not an issue at all. Bit of a fail on my behalf as a player. Alright, so here Daryl, again, these guys have all of their stuff reset, so their bonds, obviously a chunk of their stats, but their bonds, their Digifriend bond, and also their discipline. So these guys are pretty, they're going to be doing shit like this quite a lot. We're going to scold Daryl, because honestly, we can't be affording to go to sleep right now. His happiness is going to go down, but his Digimon, or his discipline, is going to go up. Now, there is a Jijimon very close to us bum rushing us, so why don't we go ahead and feed these guys real quick, because it looks like we are going to be in a fight in a minute anyway. Now, there is a chance that these guys will reject some of this stuff, but that's just something we'll have to deal with as we go. Looks like... Okay, so Kay loves meat, which is fantastic. It's also kind of to be explained. I think we're just going to feed them meat again and try and boost that happiness way back up. Alright, so are we going to be in the Jijimon fight? It looks like we're going to be doing another one of these. I think I actually could. Oh no. So for some reason, in comparison to all the other Digimon in this game, the Jijimon seem a lot faster. I don't know if they are statistically quicker, but they feel like they're a lot faster. They're the only Digimon that I tend to run away from, and they actually catch me. So... sometimes you can outrun them if you have a big enough gap, but most of the time these dudes actually do catch up to you, which is super strange. I don't know why that's the case, but looks like Galmon's about to take a shit in the face, so I'm going to block that. And then we'll probably make Galmon here follow up with another spin move, and that should be the fight over. Alright, cool. So now that it's a fresh day, we will be able to go and actually find some better training partners. You can see, based on the stats that we're picking up against the Jijimon, because these guys are a lot, like a higher level, we will be able to pick up wisdom and speed. In the case of K, his speed is already 514, so you can tell that the cap for getting max stats from these Jijimon is around about the high ends of the 400s. I would imagine if we stayed here and fought against these guys for like another three battles or whatever, then Daryl wouldn't get as much stats. But alright, let's keep moving. Now we could go to the right here. I think there's stronger. Oh, there's another orange banana. I think that there is stronger Digimon in that direction, you know, over towards the step part. I'm pretty sure that's where the harder Digimon are. There's actually another orange banana over there, which I'm going to go and grab really quickly. Don't mean to interrupt the training regime with all this resource gathering stuff, but when two orange bananas appear, folks, you can't turn your nose up at that shit. Alright, let's continue on. We'll try and keep this as fun as possible. Alright, let's find out how we actually get on against the Psychmon, because these guys are a massive step up from the Jijimon. Let's find out if we can handle these dudes. What I was actually thinking, folks, is obviously because one of the biggest things you can do to like cheese the training in this game, or not even cheese it, but do training efficiently, is to fight against enemies that are like a rank above your Digimon. So for example, Kay and Daryl here are both rookies, right? If we find a champion Digimon, there is definitely a multiplier in this game that gives you extra stat points if you can beat that Digimon, because technically rookies aren't really meant to beat champions, etc, and champions aren't really meant to beat ultimates, blah blah blah. Now obviously in the game, us against the AI, we can manage that all the time, but I guess what the devs are going for is that, you know, they shouldn't really be able to do that. So my point in all this rambling is that if we can actually get our Digimon over to like a Garurumon, for example, that's in this area, or maybe we go back to the Logic Volcano, which is somewhere I definitely want to go to, then we can definitely find some Digimon in there that will be easier than these Psychmon, but that will give us much more stats, or the equivalent stats, I guess. If we had came to this area at night time, I think, or is it the other area? Is it the step part? If we go to the other area at night time and fight against those Digimon, then we would probably have gotten MP as well as all this other stuff. So let's have a look at this. And the way this works, guys, some of you'll know this already, but for the sake of explaining my thoughts and whatnot, okay? Your speed, your wisdom stat, and strength, we get 26 for these guys across the board. That is because the Psychmon is level 20, whatever it was, 23 or something, right? Now, we don't get HP and MP stats, we get 7 MP and 0 HP. The reason for that is because our HP and our MP are way higher than all our other stats in terms of like their ratio of how even they should be at this level. So these Psychmon can give us all the bottom stats, but they can't give us HP and MP. If we want HP and MP in our training, we have to find a stronger Digimon. Now in this area we could go up to the top of here, and there is actually a Nanimon fight that's quite good, but we're not gonna take that just now, because I actually think the Nanimon in there are going to be a little bit too strong for us. Fighting Fighting multiple Digimon at once, like fighting lots together, is obviously quite difficult because they're all hitting you at once. It's harder for me to keep an eye on who's attacking and when to defend. I really don't want to get in a fight with these Jijimon. Look at this, guys. Look at the speed of the Jijimon, though. You see how he's catching me? I'm going to skip this battle. Jijimon fight over. You see what I mean, though? The Jijimon are quick motherfuckers. They catch you, despite the fact that they should be the same speed as you, or if not slower. I don't really get it, but it is what it is. Let's go. So we do pick up some decent money from fighting the Jijimon, which is fine. Let's continue on our ways. This is going to be like an explorative episode, guys, I guess. We're just going to have a wander. We're going to find Digimon that I think will be suitable, and we're going to just test and try and find the cap point of where is too much for our Digimon and who can give us the easiest stats. Now again, I want to head along to the Logic Volcano very, very soon, probably in just a couple of minutes, but I thought we would also kind of try our hand against some of these dudes and pick up some stats along the way. Now these Psychmon are actually weaker. I thought these were stronger, so that was my bad. We could also try and fight the Garurumon up the top. I'm kind of wondering if we should do that. Let's wander up here. Psychmon, you're not going to catch me, are you, my friend? No, you're not. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at, I just want to kind of have a peek at the Garurumon and find out what level they are. You're 21, I actually think we could handle you. We're going to fight the Psychmon really quick first and find out how we got on. Now, the Garurumon might end up being a massive fail on my behalf, guys. We might go in here, in fact, based on how much damage we actually do to this guy, maybe I shouldn't be fighting the Garurumon just yet. The game hasn't outlined him in red, so it obviously thinks that we're capable of fighting him, but I am just worried about Gilmon's mana consumptions and things like that. We will need to be doing a double limit break in order to beat the Garurumon if we fought him, and obviously moments like this where we get massive boosts to our... oh, there we go. That was actually a really good fight, guys. I think that the Psychmon caught us with a fucking epic spinning attack there, and it allowed us to get like 2 massive gains to our limit break, which is fantastic. Yeah, I don't know, folks. I'm thinking that maybe if we go for that particular Garurumon right now, we might be biting off more than we can chew. It's not that I don't think we can fight him. I think that it's just that we will end up burning a ton of resources in the process, and that's obviously not worth. Because right now, the Psychmon that we're fighting against are actually giving us max stats other than our HP and MP, so... if we were to fight someone much harder, all we would be doing is pretty much gaining a massive chunk to our HP and MP, which obviously we won't. But if it's gonna, if it's gonna cost me like 5 to 10 medium recoveries to fight them, then it's not worth. I don't think. We have lots of money, as I said, but it's probably not worth. Now I really don't want to fight you fuckers again. Oh my god, I'm gonna. Oh, I'll be back in a minute. Fuck my life. Alright guys, that fight was actually super quick. That was very, very fast. Now my only concern is that we didn't actually get both Jijimon in that battle, so the other one is going to be floating around. He's probably bum rushing us right now with his fucking war paint on. But yeah, let's see if we can try and get to this bathroom without another battle. I mean, to be fair, that fight right there that we ended up in, that was completely and utterly my fault because I just ran straight at the Jijimon. I don't know what I thought was going to happen there. I thought we could maybe try and bang our Digimon at him and push him about, but... apparently they're just psychotic motherfuckers, right? We should, based on the gap that we have behind this guy, be able to outrun this dude. Darryl is doing a Why? Welcome back, folks. We are here once again. I thought I'd get you in on the double backhand, which is Galmon's ultimate ability. It's very cool, and we get the cheeky backflip as well. Definitely a plus. All right. Now that we've actually dealt with the fucking guardians of the bathroom, holy shit, man. If you want to actually go for a piss in this game, you have to fucking fight like a squad of Jijimon. It's actually disgusting. Obviously, again, I'm pretty sure I could have dodged them if I had been, paying more attention, but it is what it is. We can actually go on our merry way and pursue stronger Digis, because I think that the Digimon here are... the Psychmon that are level 23, if I'm getting that correctly, the stronger Psychmon anyway, they're pretty good for us to fight against, but I think we can do better, in all honesty. So we're going to just go on the hunt for some more Digis and try and find a better area. On the plus side, we also get to, like, kind of, train in different parts of the maps and stuff, which is a plus, because see if you're in the same area for like an hour just grinding against the same Digimon, it's nice to see the stats pour in and see your guys like advancing very quickly, like in a couple of hours, but it's also really boring in my opinion. And I love the grind, I really do love the grind, but fuck my life. If you're staring at the sand of the server desert over and over and fighting against Jijimon, you're going to lose your mind, believe me. Alright, so guys, a couple of things that we need to point out in here. Are you going to chase this Gotsumon? You are. Alright, now luckily we should be able to outrun these dudes because for some reason the Gotsumon are a lot slower than the Jijimon as we talked about. We could be harvesting some of these resources, but I'm just going to carry on my way anyway. Here we have Grand Quagmon looking extremely badass. I'm pretty sure we've spoke to him at some point, but yeah. I don't know why he's staring at the wall. I think he actually spins round to speak to you when you actually encounter him. We are going to bang into Garurumon here, but that is not a bad thing at all. We were probably going to end up fighting this dude anyway. Let's see how we actually get on. We got a great start to this fight, and he's taken quite a bit of damage from our basic attacks, so I really don't think he's going to be a problem. Again, the only thing that's kind of slowing us down in these training sessions is how much mana Gilmon uses. So we need to kind of keep an eye on that, because Darryl seems to be pelting through his energy. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. Luckily, Gilmon actually has smaller moves equipped, but he also has a massive MP bar. We actually have our limit break already, which is fantastic. So I think this will actually put Garurumon away here. I think this should be enough anyway. There is Fireball and Double Backhand together, our first wombo with these two dudes. I actually really, and I know I keep going on about Gilmon, guys. I promise I'm not showing a bit of favouritism towards Darryl, but his Gilmon's limit break in this game is so fucking sick. Like it's just nice. It's really cool. The fireball visuals and stuff are pretty awesome. So, anyways, now that I'm finished geeking out over here, we can see that again. The Garurumon, again, even though he's a champion, he has a lot lower level of a champion. So there's a balance there. I talked about how the champions would give us more stats than the Psychmon, but if the Psychmon are still level 20, etc., this guy's level 9 or whatever it was. It's going to balance out somewhere in the middle anyway. So, yeah, we'll take this. He actually gives us less money and less experience as well from fighting him. So, yep, Garurumon was fun to fight against there, but we're not done. We're going to keep... we're still on the hunt. We're in search of a stronger opponent. Let's keep going into the volcano here. Okay, you don't like the item, despite the fact earlier you told me it was your favourite. Don't you lie to me, you little shit. So here we get Darryl's encouragement as well, which is fantastic. That's notified by the fact that Darryl jumped and said something as we fed K, so you get a little bit of a props there. We get 10 discipline and our bond goes up and our Digifriend goes up 2. Now the reason we're getting 2 points now, well in fact that was actually because of the encouragement, right? I thought we put a point in something, was it the discipline one? I think we get more discipline there because of the tamer point we took before. There we go. Alright, these guys are super easy to please, which is great. Really great. We have 2 meat left for at night time and stuff as well. Alright, let's wander. See what we can find in here. I don't know if we want to go across and fight against Birdramon, but we could maybe throw our hand at Birdramon. The reason that dude is particularly hard to fight against is because, well, Birdramon does Fireball over and over and over, right? He is he's not very... What? He is a strong Digimon for us. I think we could handle him, in all honesty. I have no idea, but... Let's go up here. We have a Fugamon and 2 Shamamon, and they're going to bum rush us. Alright, let's see how we get on in this fight. Alright, let's have a look at this. So we do get a tiny bit of HP, but we lose out on wisdom stats, which isn't probably worth. I mean, it was nice to come in and try against this guy and see how we got on, but I think this dude is just a little bit too tough for us. We're using too many recovery items, and we do get 1 back, but it doesn't add up, in all honesty. Alright, interesting. Right guys, what we're going to do now is that we've kind of ventured up here. I mean, the volcano is a bit weird for fighting people. There is a Digimon that I really wanted to fight against, but then halfway here I realised that he actually doesn't spawn until the evening, and that is actually the Piddomon that sits along there. He's up in the next tier, but he won't be here until after 4 PM, which is my fault for dragging you guys this way. Alright, what we could probably do is... I think Birdramon might be a little bit too strong for us, in all honesty, just because of the rate at which... he attacks and stuff like that, and again he does AoE, so it's you kind of have to use like double the items on these guys when you're fighting against Birdramon. We have 600 speed, wisdom, stamina. I don't know, can we do it? Probably not. What I think we can do, guys, is let's actually port back to the city real quick, and I'll spend not a long time there. Why can't I find my autopilot? There we go. I'm not even in the right menu. This is the first episode of the day, guys, and we've been kind of spitballing it, so yeah. I'm going to make stupid ass mistakes and you're going to think, what the fuck is Jack doing today? But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's do a couple of things here. Let's pop into Jijimon's house, grab some stuff. I think what I'll do here, guys, is probably fly around. Do I want to keep you guys... I want to, like, maintain us while we are training and stuff. So maybe I'll keep you with us, but at the same time, I want to try and save as much time as possible. Let's nip across to our meat farm and collect all of our stuff for the day. I think that very soon we will be able to wander into the Aguino Wastelands and collect all of those kind of Digimon, which I'm kind of excited for. We get 10 meat that time, and we get lots and lots of rotten meat, which is fantastic. I don't know why we got 10 meat there. When, you know, I feel like the past generation, it's not great though. Lilymon hands us a conductor lemon. She's like, yeah, I know this is shit, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, Vegimon, what you got for us, bruh? Okay, very interesting. We'll just send these guys on another adventure. We could probably also pop into the builder, because I think that the last upgrade we did was on Jijimon's house, and I think that's finished by now. Plus, we need to collect all of our resources with these guys, which I don't think I've shown you guys this before. I don't know. I've been in here and collected. I just can't remember if you guys were with me at the time, but anyways. Digi oils. We don't really need Digi oil at this point, which kind of sucks. Digi Snowwood is very good. A very good pickup. We might even need that at some point today. I'm going to tell this guy to keep harvesting liquid, and Hagurumon, you can find us wood again, because Snowwoods was pretty good. Snowwood is very easy to harvest later on in the game, but for us right now, it's quite tricky. There are spots in Faulty Ex Machina, I believe, that we can grab Snowwood, but at the same time, that is quite awkward when we are in rookie form. So let's have a look. So yeah, we upgraded Jijimon's house last time. We can do nothing in this area right now. Nothing in the central, nothing in the business. Holy shit, we can upgrade the lab or the Coliseum. Alright, these all kind of suck balls, in all honesty. How close are we to some of these? Dojo is miles away. Training hall, somewhat close, but not really that great. Treasure hunter we could put up. Fishing hole would be a nice upgrade. It would help us do a lot of our quests and also farm a bit of money on the side. Our field, we only need Digisap. We could probably get that today, guys. I think we could go and get the Digisap, actually. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we will... I'm spending a long time in there. That's not my intention, but... Alright, yeah, let's go and get the Digisap and upgrade our fields for, I think, what is the final time? Do we need any items, though? That's the question. We have tons of food and stuff now. We have a coriander. Oh, we could also go and do the Fugumon thing as well, actually. Yeah, we could probably accomplish a couple of things. How many medium recoveries do we have? 16, and we have 10. Oh, yeah, okay, perfect. Let's do that then, guys. There's a couple of fetchy kind of things we could do right now, but we can maybe tie that into our training regime and battle some enemies along the way, and yeah, just progress a little bit. So here I want to take out all of our conductor lemons. I think he only needs 5. What else have we got over here? We're going to deposit our rotten meat, which is going to take us up to 11. Didn't we have more than that? Fuck knows. We have 4 orange bananas to sell, which is great, and we can sell some medicine as well. We want to sell all these bananas for 2k. We can sell this coriander. I think we can actually sell one of these conductor lemons, because I think the dude only needs 5, so we're going to go out ahead and do that. Do we want to sell our obscure onions? Sell this, get this out of our inventory. Alright, I think that's pretty much us. Just going to top up on our MP items real quick, because again, Daryl consumes those like a motherfucker. Let's buy 7 of those, and that'll take us up to 25, which is pretty good. Could buy some large items, but I don't think that's worth. On the off chance that we do end up finding a good training spot, I'll buy a stash of those as well. Alright. Outside the city, right? No, inside the city. Fuck my life. That's like the third micromanagement mistake in a row. God bless Jack, you're a doofus. Okay, on our way once again. Now I know we've already ran out of here today once, but I think we can still accomplish a couple of things in this episode. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. Let's head along. We're going to harvest some sap. Hopefully we can get enough to that will let us do the upgrade. If we are unlucky, we will pick up like 6, which I have harvested from this tree before. Sometimes it gives you 8, which would be excellent. I actually should have paid attention to realise exactly how much we need. You guys might have caught that, but I wasn't paying attention because I never pay attention. But we're going to go along. Hopefully the tree is good to us. You can only harvest it once, which is a bit of a pain. So if it does kind of cuck us this time, then we will have to come back here again, or at least I'll have to come back here at some point off screen and pick it up once more. This area is not really exciting, but it is in the direction of Mudcape, so maybe I should have went to the Fugumon first. Do I want to do that first? Let's do that. We'll go and do the Fugumon thing and then come back this way, because what we'll probably do is after we collect the tree, we might end up heading along to Mudcape in search of tougher enemies. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I think what I'll do, folks, in terms of saving you guys a bit of hassle, I'm going to meet you at the Fugumon, and I will see you in just a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. This is actually important, folks. Come back in. Come back in, friends. We can actually harvest this tree here, and I'm pretty sure this is another tree that can give us Digisap. Let's find out. Yeah, we get 4 there. Okay, not great, but that's actually pretty good that we managed to harvest that one. As long as the other tree doesn't give us, like, something shit, We should be fine. But anyways, Fugamon is just along here. We will end up roaming through this area real quick. I don't think the... Oh, maybe the Gabumon will actually chase us. I forget that we are actually a lot lower level now, but I think that we should be able to... Oh no, they're still marked in... That was definitely red. I don't know what that was. That was like a glitch or something. But yeah, I think we're more than capable of fighting one of these dudes. Obviously, they will use... Excuse me, Nightmare on us a bunch, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but... It's alright. We don't have to fight them if we don't want to, which is the main thing. So, let's have a look. Oh my fuck! Well, that was unexpected. What? Holy fucking shitballs! I like how the game like ports you all the way back here because the amount of people that would have shat their pants there. Fuck me! Check this out! My god! How? Alright guys, I apologize. What a fucking fail episode, man. Oh god, I broke the webcam. What a fail episode, folks. I apologise for all the stress. I come back in here just to dick around, and in the end we end up in the battle because I don't push X in time. What a fucking numpty. Alright, we're gonna have to flee from this battle, which really sucks because we're gonna take a hit. Yeah, we're gonna lose some Bond and Digifriend here, which is a massive fail on my behalf, but it is what it is. I can't... Oh my god, it puts us back inside. That's filthy. Alright, we will have to come back and do the Fugamon thing at a later point. Let's have a quick peek. 57, 61 and 23, so the bond between Daryl and Kate really sucks now, which is a massive handicap that I just unintentionally and unnecessarily placed on myself. There was no reason for that fail to happen, but, you know, it is what it is. Jack's a massive fucking idiot. Alright, onwards and upwards, I guess. I'm going to meet you guys back at the sap tree, and we're going to continue our adventures. Oh, God. I'm going to go and need to fucking drink a fucking whiskey or something after that, because that was just... Woo! Alright, guys, welcome back. We ended up in a Gotsumon fight on the entrance to this map, just because, you know, I fought everybody else in the fucking game at this point. Why not just fight another battle? Again, not intentionally, but it is what it is. We get a bit of a recovery to our bond and our Digifriend. Again, that's only going up 1 now, which really sucks, because I just lost us a massive amount of progress in the in fleeing from that battle. Again, we're back down to 24. Something to consider. Very, very bad for us. I shouldn't have done that. It was a massive fail. I don't know why you guys are watching me play this game, because, you know, honestly, I'm a massive fucking doofus. Yeah, I've kind of realised, guys, that when your Digimon become like champions, and they kind of bulk out, it becomes a lot easier to kind of manage, like, shoving, like, fights you don't want out of the way. And sometimes it can cut you. I mean, Hercules Kabuterimon, remember when we had that guy? He was the worst for pushing Digimon into us, but we get 4 Digisap from this tree, which is kind of shit. I don't know if that's enough to allow us to put our upgrade on when we get back to the city, but yeah, is what it is. Alright, I'm going to try and navigate through these red veggie. I mean, based on everything else that's happened this episode, they are definitely going to end up in a fight with us, but I'm going to try my... Alright. I'm getting a bit spiced up here, guys. I can't help it. Getting a bit frustrated, for want of a better word. Luckily, we are handling these red Vegemon without too much trouble. That is him down. We get a nice combo on him, actually, which is pretty good. I know for a fucking fact that we're going to get an injury once this fight finishes, so I'm just going to quickly toss a medium recovery at both our guys. I should have done this when the fight was close to ending, but honestly, this fight is over anyway. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know how that happened. I think Gotsumon banged into us, and then red Vegemon was just on the edge of the circle. Fuck me in the fucking ass, right? You can just sit the fuck... No. Please, for the love of all things pure. There is absolutely no fucking danger. Right, thank you. Ooh. Everybody relax. Everybody breathe. Okay. We're back in Red Veggie Central. There is a ton of red Vegemon here, which I've never seen before. I don't know why this place is infested with these dudes. Is there always red Vegemon in this area at night time? I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. As long as we don't end up with the Devimon and the red veggies, we should be more than fine here. Get fucked by the trees, bitch! You ain't catching this. Alright. Success. Now, one thing to note, guys, is up on the cliffside there, Reina is actually still waiting on us. And as much as we love Reina and our... Why did I... Oh my god. As much as we love Reina and all our glamorousness, We don't have the mushrooms that she needs, which is a ridiculous statement, but she needs us to collect 30 Digimushrooms. I have been making zero effort to collect Digimushrooms because honestly Reina kind of pisses me off sometimes. Yeah, alright, is what it is. We are here in Modcape, and I think that some of these Digimon are going to be a bit better suited to us. The Demi-Devimon I think will give us max stats. Yeah, as long as Saberdramon doesn't come over, we should be fine. Demi-Devimon, let's see how we get on against you, my friend. We might end up burning through some resources, but I think we should be able to handle it. These guys, again, they are still rookie. I don't even know what just happened. Both our Digimon just ran off the side of the screen and punched thin air. I don't even know why. Looks like Daryl is the main focus of this fight, so I'm going to just tell him to block for a little bit. And hopefully Galmon can get to his limit break sooner rather than later. So, again, we handle this fight. We do enough damage, luckily. In fact, I'm just going to tell Galmon to... Can you reach him? I'm going to tell you Mac Jab. There we go, right in the back of the head. Get fucked. Alright, so again... I don't even know what to say, guys. If you guys are paying attention to this episode, let's say you're watching it intently, you think it's fucking hilarious of all the misery and things that I'm fucking... Maybe you're getting exasperated. Maybe you're sitting here sweating buckets going like this. Jack, how did you fuck that up again? How does this keep happening? But anyways, I don't know. But there has been a number of fuck-ups in this episode, and yeah, I don't even know. I can't even apologise. It's just... we're just getting fucked. We're just getting fucked. Alright, so looking at the stats and in review of this fight in particular, we seem to be getting a decent amount of bits. We miss out on the stamina. Turns out the Demi-Devimon take us through a chunk of our resources, but yeah, not a massive amount, just a little bit more than I would have liked to have spent, in all honesty. We could continue looking in Modcape, but I think if the Demi-Devimon are giving us like that much, I mean, they weren't doing a lot of damage, but I know that if we go further in and fight against the Jijimon, for example, the Jijimon will give us amazing stats, like it will max us out across the board, but then obviously the Jijimon will obviously use waterfall and things like that on us, and I don't know if we can handle that kind of fight just yet. I mean, I could be wrong, maybe we would manage it without too much difficulty. Again, I've been kind of lax in this episode. I haven't really been paying too much attention to who we've been fighting, what we've been doing, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think what I will end up doing in a follow-up to this episode is, again, this is kind of the reason I did this episode was like this, is because I wanted to show you guys how I explore, how I find the perfect Digimon for us to fight for at our level. I mean, you could obviously follow the guide of the training spots that I made back in the day. I still think a lot of those things are valid, but it's more about, you know, not finding an ideal training spot that will cover everyone. It's about looking at what your Digimon can do, keeping an eye on their stats and what they're capable of, and then finding a Digimon who is an easy fight for them that will boost them the maximum way. So obviously we could go in and fight against the Jijimon, but it would probably cost a lot of our resources. So to kind of summarise, what I'm going to do is, as we fight against the Black Agumon here, again, we pulled 3. Is this going to be a mistake? I hope this isn't going to be the second escape of this episode, because we're on our way to getting pounded here. Alright, we're going to fight against 3 level 27 Black Agumon, sorry, not Toy Agumon. I don't know if we're going to get thrashed here. We might end up using a lot of recoveries anyway, but yeah, I'll talk about what I'm going to do in a minute once we kind of take down some of these guys, because I kind of need to concentrate for these little shits just now, just to make sure that somebody doesn't get knocked the fuck out. Luckily, both our guys are focusing on the one dude at the moment. We have plenty of medium recoveries, but what I'll do here is, just to make sure that everything's going smoothly, I will end up probably filtering in some small recoveries, just to make sure we don't run out. Now, we get the double wombo combo here. It is hopefully going to go off at some point in this millennia. Can you just... Yeah, there we go, thanks. Hopefully this is enough to one-shot one of these little dudes, so we only have to do a 2v2 from now on, but again... Okay, so this guy goes down to half HP with a double wombo. Maybe this is going to be a tougher fight than I expected. We do get the crit on him, which is important, and hopefully these guys can maintain aggro on him. I think this fight is going to go on a lot longer than I wanted it to, folks, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring you guys back in for the highlights. If anything gets a bit dicey or things get a bit rough, I will pull you back in. But yeah, I'm going to fight this through, and I'll get you back in just a second. And then we can talk about what I wanted to talk about a minute ago. Back in a mo. Alright guys, I will pull you back in at this spot because hopefully this fight is not going to take too much longer. We haven't burned through a lot of our big medium recoveries, but we have used a bunch of our small ones. Just again, I was trying to filter this in because we can use them in this fight without too much hassle. Hopefully if I can get both our guys up to limit break mode, we should be able to wombo combo this last Agamon, and then with a couple more attacks we can finish him off. But anyways, back to what I was saying guys is, when I train in this game, I want to be doing it a lot more efficiently than I have been in this episode. Obviously, there has been all the mistakes and stuff, which are kind of funny and all that jazz, but realistically, I want to be getting these guys up to as strong a position as I can, and in order for me to do that, I need to concentrate a bit more. I think I need to, actually find a proper training spot and just grind it out. We've been doing a lot of time wasting when we navigate between spots and stuff like that, and then, again, in order to get these guys up to the perfect point, if you like, or their optimal level, then I'm going to need to be doing things a bit better. Now, if I was to do that and sit with you guys over the course of the next episode, it would be boring as all balls. So I think, off the top of my head, what I think we're going to do is probably do an episode where we start off tomorrow and we'll have a bit of a training, I don't know if we'll do a montage, but we'll do a bit of a training collage, if you like, collage, a training kind of mashup. And I think what we'll do is I will probably find a guy that is the best suited. I think it's probably going to be the Taomon, in all honesty, and what I'll do is I will train with those guys for a certain amount of time until they are maxing us out, basically, and it'll just be the same fight over and over. You guys won't miss anything. What I will do is I will make sure at the start of the episode I will show you Kate and Daryl's stats. I mean, they're not going to be any different to the stats that you're looking at just now after these kind of fights, but they'll be roughly about this level, and then what I'll do is at the end I'll show you the comparison so you guys can see exactly the difference in stats and stuff like that, if you're at all bothered about that. Some of you guys just want to see me play through the game and you're not interested, but a lot of you guys are here to learn, and I appreciate that. So I don't know why you would watch this episode if you're trying to learn, because I have not been a good example at all. But anyways, we fight against the Agamon here. They do bum rushes 3 at once, which is a bit of a problem with this training spot, but at the same time, they don't end up providing us with that good stats anyway. So I think what will most likely happen is we will probably have to go across and head back to the desert. Maybe fight against the Garurumon at the top of the ledge. I think that we should be able to handle him. If we can't handle him, then we will definitely be able to handle the Birdramon in Logic Volcano, who we didn't get a chance to test ourselves against this episode. I guess Birdramon and the Garurumon we didn't get a chance to fight against, but at the same time, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. We will try and train against those dudes and the Psychmon and see if we can take ourselves to the next level. Now, I hope we have enough Digisap here. I wasn't paying attention. It turns out that we do. We collected 1 more than it was enough, so we only needed 7. We got 8. So we're gonna bang on these on this upgrade here and get our field upgraded, and that means that when we are training over the off screen, then that upgrade is in the background and you guys don't have to worry about missing that shit or whatever. Good time for the bathroom. Alright, so yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, folks. Sorry to be, that was a long-winded explanation of my plans for the start of the next episode. I didn't mean to go on and drone a little bit, but today we jumped around quite a lot. Obviously, we had all of our fails, which, you know, is what it is, but we basically, I was showing you guys how I kind of explore the game, how I find spots that are ideal for our dudes. Again, I've said all this already, so I won't talk too much shit just now, but again, tomorrow's episode, I will start off by, off-screen, I'm going to try and find a good spot for us. I'm going to train there for quite a while, probably taking these guys up until they get cut off by the training spot, you know, when it stops giving us the max 26 stat. It'll probably be against the Psychmon in the desert. Again, not a thrilling fight to see over and over again, but I'll probably do that. I'll show you the before and after stats so that you will see, and I'll also try and keep track of how many battles we do as well. I'll try and do that. But I make no promises, so that you guys can see how long it took us and for how long I was there, kind of thing. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. It was a bit of a funny one. We were all over the place, but hopefully we can be a bit more organised tomorrow. Daryl and Kate are actually coming on quite well, because despite all the things that we were fucking about with, our stats are slowly going up. I think we were around about 400 with some of these. I don't know, maybe that's a lie. I can't remember. But we have done a decent amount of training. We've done a lot of money collecting this episode as well, which is good. And yeah, we're looking good. I think that these guys will go on to be super, super strong, and I'm super excited for that. So yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Take care, have a great day. Leave me all of your feedback, even the brutally honest comments, because those are my favourite. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.